Young Chinese people are suffering. The CCP solution? Ban being sad. Welcome to China Uncensored. I'm Chris Chappell. Real quick, YouTube has been trying to suppress China Uncensored hard since last November. So please join me in Operation Honeypot by leaving a honeypot emoji in the comments. It's for the algorithm and also to show YouTube we know they've got their sticky little fingers in China's honeypot. Now, on with the show. For people living in China, there are plenty of reasons to be miserable. From a cutthroat job market, to savings sucked dry by the bank, to protests that just end in heartache and body aches for the protesters. Wherever you look in China, things are bad, and people are noticing. They're getting burned out, overwhelmed, and fed up to the point of lying flat. Many have turned to Chinese social media to vent their frustrations. This blogger is complaining about how she spent 8 days interviewing for 11 companies under the scorching heat, with one of the interviewers playing a game and asking just one question before rejecting her. Man, even bridge trolls have the decency to ask you 3 riddles. This blogger is complaining about ridiculously long work hours with ridiculously low pay. This blogger is complaining about a company exploiting interns. Though to be fair, at this point, exploitation should be in the job description for every intern. This blogger is warning viewers about scammers taking advantage of college students desperate for jobs. And this blogger is saying she feels like jumping off the 29th floor. But it could be worse. At least she's not so fed up, she wants to jump off the 30th floor. Just one of many helpful pieces of life advice you can find in my upcoming self-help book, 10 Lies to Tell Yourself Every Morning. Tons of people are airing their grievances online. One person went so far as to say, "I have lost hope in life." Maybe keep them away from 29th floors. It's downright demoralizing. But that is not the message the CCP wants on the Chinese internet. But never fear, they figured out the perfect solution to the problem. Is it fixing the economy? No, it's cracking down on online pessimism. That's right, the answer to too much sadness on the internet? Ban sadness. Everybody's happy. Happy. The Cyberspace Administration of China announced that it has started a 2-month special operation that, amongst many things, aims to rectify negative emotional problems and create a more civilized and rational network environment. You know how annoying it is when guys tell women to smile more? Well, now that's official government policy. You might be wondering, how exactly will the CCP ban sadness? I'll tell you in just a second, but first, if you like this kind of deep dive into what's really going on in China, you've got to subscribe to my premium website, ChinaUncensored.tv. That's where you'll see episodes and live streams we can't put on YouTube. YouTube has really been putting the screws on us, and China Uncensored can't continue without your support. And buying a membership is the best way you can. It's just the price of a bag of coffee. Once again, that's ChinaUncensored.tv. So how will the crackdown on sadness go? Well, the government is going after content on social media, live streaming, and short video platforms that maliciously misinterprets social phenomenon, selectively exaggerates negative cases, and uses them as an opportunity to promote nihilistic and otherwise negative worldviews. The kind of content that excessively self-deprecates or amplifies feelings of despair and negativity and promotes others to follow suit. Such as messages that say studying and hard work are useless. It feels like we're weeks away from China developing happy helmets and forcing them on people while they sing happy, happy, joy, joy. China's online ecosystem just got that much more dangerous for everyday Chinese people. But it gets worse. Because the majority of netizens in all sectors of society are also encouraged to actively report and jointly resist malicious provocation of negative emotions. This sounds like just about the worst idea ever. If the Chinese people can't complain about their problems online, they'll find other ways to express those feelings, and those ways won't be nearly as harmless for the CCP. But you know who's supporting this full tilt? Chinese state-run media. They praised the move, saying this will prevent far-reaching harm to public order and social trust. and that it sends a clear signal to society the internet is not a lawless place, and those who create rumors, incite confrontation, and sell anxiety must bear the corresponding responsibilities and consequences. What next? Are they going to ban colons and opening parentheses so you can't text sad faces? And we certainly wouldn't want rumors spreading that China's economy is down in the slumps. Quick, tell everyone to ignore their eyes and lived experiences. Chinese state-run media is also encouraging online platforms to promote more rational and socially responsible algorithms for the sake of social cohesion. China's already been cracking down on negative experts, but the censorship is now going even more extreme. Multiple bloggers known for documenting their lying flat lifestyles reported that their videos had been deleted and their social media accounts banned. China has also been warning Kuaishou and Weibo for not censoring enough. The same goes for ByteDance and Alibaba platforms. Chinese apps not censoring enough. Now that's hilarious. Of course, this ban on sadness only applies to talking about China. When it comes to China's enemies, like, say, the US, the internet can be as negative as it wants. Yes, tell everyone the S in US stands for sad. It's perfectly fine, for example, to say the United States has become an economically pessimistic country, that for the younger generation in the US, the high cost of higher education is a major problem, and that it's not easy for young people to find a satisfactory job after completing their studies. That's a problem where now? There's more. In the wake of the Charlie Kirk assassination, Chinese media have run stories of how the American dream is dead. College students have turned on America, and faith in the American capitalist system is collapsing. They say fear has spread to every corner of American society. Something tells me these kinds of articles won't get censored by the upcoming special operation, but the kind directed at life in China under the CCP, they will. Because if people start feeling completely hopeless, then there's a good chance they could rise up against the party rather than going up to a high-rise on the 29th floor. Frankly, they're lucky if they have a 29th floor at all, because China's housing market is yet another huge problem facing the CCP right now. It's not just massive debt. The CCP has put new price controls on real estate. People feel like they've lost everything and they are furious. Because again, if people start feeling completely hopeless, it's a ticking time bomb for the CCP. What's going to happen? Well, I made a special 10-minute deep dive episode just about this real estate crisis and what that means for the CCP's stability. It takes a lot to make videos like this, though, which is why I put it exclusively on my membership website, ChinaUncensored.tv. It's not for everyone. It's only for viewers who want to stand with us against the CCP. You can buy it for just $1.99 or subscribe and get dozens more exclusive deep dive episodes, live streams, and much more. Click the link below to watch it. I'm Chris Chappell. I hope to see you there.